my screen, cleaning my glasses. So I think this is going to be my last card with the Perennial Lavender. So I have loved this paper. It is gorgeous, and I am not a purple person at all. I think the closest I color come to purple is pink. I'll even wear some oranges, opposite of the color wheel kind of thing. But I have had a lot of fun with this paper pack, and I think that's the most important part, is just have fun with the products you have. Also going to be using the Stylish Shapes. I'm using the square down here. This is all I have left of the paper. I have very little left. It's mostly scraps. Let's put that over there. And then my ink today is just going to be simple, one color. My arm's not feeling too good, so just simple one color design. I'm going to show you how effective one color for both your image and your sentiment can be. Hey Tammy, what's up? So we are going to be using the Everyday Details. I love this teacup, but we don't have to color it in. I know that for a lot of people, coloring is one of those big issues where you either can or you can't. We're also going to be using the burlap ribbon combo pack. It came with real red, but the burlap goes with what I'm doing. It's that crumb cake color. Love it. It's neutral, works on everything, so we're going to be using that. But so I have been rethinking my formatting here, because like I said, we're going to be going with a different software and stuff like that to run the cameras, and I'm going to need time to learn that. So for probably at the end of this month, I'm going to probably take a week off, see if we can get it downloaded, get everything running, and sorry, the end of next month. It's already the end of this month. By the end of the next month, I'll be getting the camera, because I'm going to be switching over from my cell phone, which I have done for, let me think, almost 10 years, 9 years. Wow, it's been forever. So get rid of the cell phone, going to keep the tablet and see if I can run it from there. If I can't, then I'll figure out something else. So that's the way I'm doing it. What I like about it is that I'll have more options for you guys, leaving graphics in the way so everybody can yell. Yeah, that was pitiful the other day. I'm sorry, I got to bring it up again. I was watching a video and the graphic was left up, and people got irate and was like, "Oh Lord, let them say that to me. Let them. Go ahead, let them." So I thought that was just bad behavior all around and everything else. But that's another person's page. They have to deal with it. I do not. I have all wonderful people who visit me and stuff like that. But dang, wasn't that special the other day. Anyway, I said I love this little teacup. I do. I love it. It's such a cute little stamp. It's red rubber. Cling stamp. It's got that little sticky bit on the back. It clings to things like a Misty. So I'm going to set my Misty up. Since it is red rubber, that you need to take your mouse pad out. So this is the mouse pad in there. It's just a little cushy pad. It's not actually a mouse pad. It's just, that's what they call it. And then I'm going to put my little piece in there for my image while we're chatting. Also, getting very, very excited. Whew. Thank you, Jesus. It fits. Same space on top as bottom. Side to side. There we go. I'm not sure if this is the right way to put it, though. Oh, I'm going to stamp it real quick. No, too big. I got to get a piece to try and stamp it first. I just want to make sure it's going to work the way I've got it set. Oh, I should have left it. Hold on. Let me get it set up again. Because you don't want to do it and have it look bad on a piece you actually want on your card. Sometimes I care. I do. I really, really do. So I'm just going to lay it there. I'm going to pick it up. So I've already got my piece in the back there. So I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to open my door, and then I'm going to slide another piece in right over it. I'm going to use my magnet to hold it down. And then I'm going to stamp it with my ink. And it's a great trick to use if you're not sure you got your stamp lined up. They have indexes, but I'm lazy. Just going to say it. So let's see. We'll get a look at this and see how straight it is. Well, that's pretty dang good. That's pretty dang good. I'm going to go with that. That looks good to me. So you can see here, it looks pretty good. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me go ahead and finish inking this up, and then I'm going to show you my choice for sentiment, and then we'll ink that up, because this is like a 5-10 minute card if I wasn't babbling. If I wasn't babbling, 2.5 minutes. So I'm going to ink that up again. I want a nice crisp image. With purples, it can be a little weird, because sometimes you think, oh, that's a good image, and then you pay attention to it, and it didn't pick up everywhere. See, that's much crisper. It's crispier. Okay. So let me show you my image. That looks really cute. And then for my sentiment, I've just got a 3/4 inch strip by 4 that I'm going to put in my MISTI. Hang on, I'll show you guys this one. Get my wipey out. But that's a very good way for you to test to see whether or not your image is going to be straight or not. So let me get all this other stuff out of the way. We're saving that. We're going to get our other stamp out from the Everyday Details, and it is the Overjoyed for You on This New Journey. And I think this would be a really good one for young women going off to college. Just the Overjoyed goes to the top. Let's see, is it going to be... Yeah, I think that's going to be good. Let me get this one out of the way. So, let me go ahead and put you up, and then we'll get making. Oh, I didn't turn my lights on. I was wondering, why is it so dark in here? Didn't turn my lights on. There we go. Much better. I was like, whoo! My hair's looking darker. Nope, it's still as light as ever. Gray as ever. Hang on while I boop you. There we go. I just got to pay attention to where that power button is. Okay. So we've already got our stamp in there. Hopefully it's correct. And again, if I need to stamp a second time, I will. There is a little sticky mat in here that kind of keeps things in the same place for me. So that's awesome. Now, you don't want to be jamming on your stamps. You just want to go light. Really light. And apparently I did that crooked. But you know what? It works. Does it? Does it? Does it not? I'm not sure at this point. I think it works. Sentiments are something I'm just going to cut another strip. I think it was off of this, so hang on. Oh, no, it wasn't off of that. It was off of this. So let me cut another strip real quick. So 3/4 of an inch. We're just going to line that up. That looks like the bad edge. I love to cut paper just randomly. I'll grab a sheet of paper and keep using it, cutting it up until I've got it perfect. Now, this one I'm going to do the same thing I did with the other one. I should have tested it before I ran it on my paper, but that's okay. And while you say, well, Eva, you got two sides. Yeah, it's purple. You're going to see it. You are going to see it. So we're just going to set that off to the side. We're going to go ahead and put our little piece in here right on the line. I'm going to reposition this a little bit better now that I know this side needs to be down a little bit or up. Is it up? No, this side needs to be up a little bit because it was too far down before. And we're going to go ahead and put it like that. And then that same piece that I stamped on before. Let me see if that's big enough. Let's see if it's big enough. Oh yeah, that's big enough. Same piece as, I'm going to just go ahead and do that one. Doesn't matter if it's got a little bounce. It's the arrangement of the stamp, not the color or how it lands. Just want to see if it's straighter. And I think I did it more crooked this time. If I look at it, yeah, it's definitely more, it's more crooked. I don't know how to fix it. Tammy, how do I fix it? Tell me how to fix it. Almost lost my wipey. I'll clean it one more time. Let's go ahead and pick this end up just a little bit. There. Let's try it and see if it works. We'll go for it. I know you probably either are not looking at the computer or laughing right now, Tammy. I can't help it. I don't know how to do these. See, it's just weird. Ah. Okay, I'm going to do it on the big piece until I get it right. Said it was only going to take X amount of minutes. I meant it. It's only going to take X amount of minutes. So that's 2 corrected. So I'm just going to bring it down just a smidge. There we go. Put the stamp on your paper and then attach the block. I did! It was still crooked. It was still crooked. Oh, I see what you're saying. Just to cut it. I gotcha. I gotcha. I'm not paying attention. I was taking my nap and the dog started barking all of a sudden. I was like, what is going on? I haven't been feeling good all day. She's like, keep doing them, Eva. Keep cutting them. Yeah, sure. Like, no. Cut it off the paper straight, you dummy. Yeah, because I have never done that before. It's been a while. It's been a while. Most of the time I do it pretty straight. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I don't feel good. I do not feel good. We'll just take it and line it up and cut it off and line it up and cut it off. Okay, so that's in the cutter. That is not. There we go. Ah! And then we're gonna come back this way. And we're gonna cut it straight. We don't want our little Y thingies in the cutter. And hey, look at, we got those automatic thingies on the side all done. Yay! Thanks, Tammy. I'm awake. I promise you guys, I'm awake. She's like laughing over there. I bet you she's laughing. Not at me, but with me. You know, like, oh, you are having a moment, Eva. Yes, everybody's entitled to have a moment. So this one, I'm just going to pop up. And then I'm going to pop this one up. I'm going to put all my pieces together. Then we're going to put it on. And then we'll go home and cry about it. Okay? I took a nap because my elbow was hurting. I gotta remember, stay under the camera. Don't pull it towards me. You know, like, let's put it here. Where I've done that so many times over the years. I also did something that I've been meaning to do. I just kept putting it off. And I finally got rid of all of the old videos that I had been holding on to, and then somehow or another I was cleaning up my phone to make more room, and I deleted all my videos, or all my pictures. So yeah, I gotta figure that out. I'm gonna hand my phone over to my husband, tell him to fix it now. Okay, so here comes where the fun is. So on this card, I'm just gonna show you from here. This goes here. This goes here. About halfway. And then this purple piece is in the background, right? If you'll notice, they are 2 different purples, light and then dark. Well, I want the ribbon on this side of the purple. So I'm going to go ahead and add just a little runner right here. And I'm going to add that ribbon there. Because we're not going to do a bow. We're just going to do a knot, which I don't think will cause too much havoc. But you never know. You never know until you try how much havoc something can cause. Again, not a bow, just a knot. So we're just going to grab our stuff and tie it into a little knot. Okay? So we're going to try to get it as flat as possible for as long as possible in here. Just like so. Why are you messing with me? Why are you messing with me? There we go. We got it a little bit flatter than it was. And then just kind of wrap it around. I like knots because I feel like they go through the mail a lot better than bows do. And then just flatten out your knot a little bit. And those scissors aren't cutting anything. Let's see if these ones are. There we go. Much better. Much better. Those are my embroidery scissors. Love those things. But just a little knot. And then we're going to put the runner everywhere else on here. I'm going to move everything out of the way over here on the card so we don't get mixed up. Because I tell you, I've learned my lesson. I have learned my lesson. Get it flat. And then we're going to even out the space right here. That looks good. And if you want, you can put a glue dot right behind there. She's all like, ta-da! Okay, so the next part we're going to do is over here. And you've got either this space or this space that you can write. Grab yourself a white gel pen. I love white gel pens. Grab yourself a beautiful dark purple marker and write on it. I think it would be such a cute way to showcase it. So we're just going to check this out. Like so. There we go. And the question is, are we even? Yay, we're even. Hey, that's pretty good for somebody who can't get anything straight. So this one we want to pop up. Now, I put 2 vertical lines and I put them the wrong way. So we're going to put about 6 of these on here. And we're going to stop here. We're not going all the way over to here, Eva, just to remind yourself. So I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip it upside down so I have that side near me. And we're just going to put our foam where we're going to stop at first. And then we'll do our edge. Learning lessons, lessons learned. Last card was really challenging. I'm going to put it that way. Challenging. But that's okay. You live and you learn. So I currently have all my cardstock in my carts. I've decided to go ahead and purchase most of the cardstock that's available. We're going to need these out for that. So we're going to flip this over. And I'm going to square up the space. I'm just going to square up the space like this. Because I don't want it 50-50. I want it more like, 59, 41 kind of thing. I want it so that you don't see the edge of the foam as soon as you open it. So I think that looks good. Okay, and then we've got our sentiment, which you could put, but it kind of covers up. So I'm going to put it on the inside. We're going to use some runner. Runner. Because as I've said a million times before, not every card you make needs a sentiment. Just FYI. Some don't. Some just don't. Look at these. So, what's left? Well, we gotta put some bling on this. We need some bling. So, I've got my purple fine shimmer gems right here. We're just gonna add a few. I've got them all flipped together. Oh, thank you. I've got them all flipped together, so it's like, you know, going through a waterfall. I got all my goodies all lined up. I love these. So let me get my pokey tool out. Seems to work best. And because I have stabbed myself so many times, I keep it in the original container. Item number 126. 181. No longer available. So if you have one, you have one. But if you don't, I'm so sorry. It's so sad. So we're going to go ahead and put one here. We're going to go ahead and grab one of the small ones. And we're going to add it right next to it. And then another big one over here. And we'll go on the paper. What the heck. That's it. Just the 3 of them. I like that you get a little sneak. It says for you right there. For you. And I love this style of card. Again, one of the very first cards that I learned. What I like about them is that they are so darn easy to make. They are so exhilarating and everything else. So then I got to thinking, what else could I do with that card base? Well, I've been seeing this like weird fold out card and everything else. Like, oh, you could do that with one of these. So I don't know what I'm going to do next week. It is Thursday. I'm double checking by looking at the calendar. It is Thursday. So we got a whole weekend to have fun. So hang on really quick. I'm going to pull this down. Oh, we got, 22 minutes. Hey, that's pretty good. Let's boot this. I'm going to put that back and we'll get rid of this. Put some stuff away while I'm doing this. I also had enough for another card panel. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it or not. I don't think I do. So that was another option for me. I love that gingham. So like, kind of like what I started to say is, negativity will never be allowed. If you're going to come in and jump on my bones because I forgot something or I did something wrong, it's a wrong place for you to be right now. I am not that type of crafter. I come from Illinois. How's it go? I don't care what you like. That's the way it goes right there. And I'm trying to say is that I want this to be a place where creativity reigns, not criticism, not negativity and stuff like that. And while I hate to put it out there and everything else, because I've seen so many amazing creators leave something up accidentally and have their heads chewed off. And I know it's people trying to help, but the first one's helping. The 9th one is just acting foolishly. You know what I mean? So if by some chance that creator gets to see this, unlikely, but by some chance, let them know that they have the support of other content creators, because it's not easy to remember a million things when you're live. It's not easy to make everything perfect every single time. You can see, I don't. I'm gonna fake it till I make it. And even if I don't make it, creating cards is what I love. It's not a job to me, it's a blessing. So, wanted to show you. I'll hold my card up one last time so you guys can see it. It looks pretty cool. I think it looks pretty cool, but I do think it would have looked cool with that panel right here. Let me just put it up there. You know, because then you've got 2 different pieces right there. It's like so, you know, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, Tammy. I'm just going to do it. Ah! Take me 2 seconds to add it there. I kept saying, do I not, do I? And I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. It's real quick. I don't often change my mind either. When I make a card and I'm done, I'm done. I hardly ever do stuff like this live. In the real world, all the time. All the time. So we're just going to line that up. Not there. Line it up right there. Right there. Oh yeah, see, it does look cute. So I think it looks like a really cute card. Don't be afraid to just do an image all one color. Don't. Just, they look really cute all one color. Gives them that vintagey look. So I wanted to show you before we go. We're 25 minutes. I got 5 minutes left. I am really trying to keep down my time because I know I can go long. I can be long-winded. I finished my swatches. So is all of them finished? No. I don't have all of the inks yet. So I still got to do that. Lemon Lolly. I got to find out when the paper is going to come back in because I really need it. When the cardstock's going to come back in. But the rest of them all have their little ink swatches unless I'm missing the ink pad. So, like I said, this is a really cool thing to do. It doesn't take a lot of cardstock. You could sit there and make these with friends. Again, you know, if you don't want the labels that are already done, then just use your own labels. Heck, write on them. Doesn't take any time at all to get through 40 sheets of paper. I got the hoopy thingy from my stash. So I think most people have stuff like that available in their stash. But if you don't, they got them on Amazon. You're going to want, what size is this? Is this 2-inch or 3-inch? Let's see here. This is 1 3/4, I believe. Yeah, 1 3/4. So like 2-inch ring should be good. What was the millimeters on that? Gotta flip it. So that one is about 4 millimeters. Or centimeters? No, 4 millimeters. I was right. I was right. I was right. 4 millimeters if you're looking for it in the metric. I always have to pay attention to that kind of stuff. Anyway. Again, if you wouldn't mind, after the live, coming back and leaving a comment and leaving a like and even sharing it would be great. Thank you so much for joining me. That's it for this week. So you guys take it easy. Have a wonderful Easter. Yeah, that was on there. Easter. Yeah, Easter this weekend. And be safe on the road. And I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Until then, stay crafty, everyone. Bye-bye.